What is going on? What is up? Welcome back to part 2 of today's Sunday episode. Boy, what's good? We're back here on the channel, guys, and we're going to be doing going back into some Grayscale stuff, okay? We're going to be going back into buying some Grayscale stuff. I was doing it about a month and a half ago. I kind of subsided doing that. I had some things come up and I started repositioning myself, and I told you the coin Neo, which I have big high hopes on, guys. I actually think Neo is going to be a top performing coin. But I also think that Grayscale stocks are at a bottom, which is why I'm going to be buying these coins right now, because the difference between how high Bitcoin has climbed and the difference in the altcoins, the altcoins suggest to me that Grayscale holdings, Grayscale stocks, a variety of them, still have the ability to go to about 8 to 12x, which is 800 to 1200% gain, which is absolutely phenomenal. That's why I'm trying to get my hands on as many Grayscale stocks over the next couple months, if there's time for the next couple months. There might not be time, guys. Like I said, if Bitcoin hits all-time highs, we see a repeat from what we saw last December with the altcoins going up. Those Grayscale stocks could heavily charge and hit all-time highs this next rally, guys. And that's what I'm betting on. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that if Bitcoin does hit, now obviously Bitcoin could go down. Maybe we could go back down to 72K. Maybe we could go down to sub 60K. But we just went from 72K to 112K, which was over a 50% gain, and basically no news talking about it. So my thing is I think that if we do hit all-time highs on Bitcoin, we continue to go up, I think that it's going to pull the altcoin market significantly higher. Obviously, if those altcoins go significantly higher, the premiums are pretty much wiped out on most of the Grayscales. There's not really a premium in place, so that price would be right alongside with the Grayscale holding trust price per share based on that crypto price increasing. And I think we could see a major rally into some of this stuff. So that's kind of what I'm betting on here, guys. I'm trying to get my hands on some more Bitcoin Cash Grayscale. I'm trying to get my hands on some more Ethereum Classic Grayscale. Why? Because it was one of the best performing investments of my entire life. Okay, it was my entire life. I got into ETCG, Ethereum Classic Grayscale, back in December of 2020 with a massive real estate investment. Like, I think I invested like 12 grand, and it went up to fucking almost 100 grand, literally in 2 months. In 2 months, it did that. So people that say and think it can't happen, they're the ones that are in denial about it, because crypto will do what it always does, just like we do whatever we do here on the channel repetitively. And things do look up. Just because things aren't looking up right this second, you know, how many people are out there actually buying this stuff now? How many Grayscale people are gone from the prior, year, from Bitcoin Cash Bitcoin Cash Grayscale hitting $21 per share? A lot of those people have already sold. They're all gone. They bought at the very top. That cycle will repeat itself, likely be higher. And that's why I think you should get in on Grayscale now, because I believe that Grayscale prices have bottomed. I think altcoin prices have bottomed, unless we see a crash under $60,000 Bitcoin, and we see the altcoins go back into bear market territory, where we're seeing like $100 Bitcoin Cash or $17 BSV or $15, $10 Dash coins. Which at that point, guys, with this new job I got, I'm only going to get more bullish. I'm only going to increase my buying even more. So if that does happen, that's best case scenario. What's worst case scenario is we have a limited amount of time to get in on this stuff before Bitcoin achieves new highs, and it hits like 130, 150, maybe even 200,000. We don't know, but it also brings that altcoin market significantly higher, like it did back in December, where we saw like $75 Dash coin down from fucking 18, or up from 18. We saw Zcash still up for the year, up to $70, up from like 18 bucks. So do the math, guys. The math is there. The math doesn't lie. You can go back and look at the charts. When Bitcoin, once Bitcoin dominance, if it falls a little bit, if it falls a lot, great. That doesn't mean Bitcoin price has to drop. It just means the dominance is dropping. Drop it in the comments, guys, and let me know.